Sabaydi. Welcome to this LNTV English News Edition for Friday the 5th of March. I'm Siritporn Suthamawong in Vientiane capital. In our top stories, Laos and Cambodia parties ink cooperation agreement. Education officials pool their ideas to help ethnic and disabled children to assess educational opportunities to achieve education for all targets by 2015. President award well-behaved prisoners. Survey for Nam Mol 1 hydro project kicks off. Lao-Thai SME fair kicked off. And now we begin firstly with Laos and Japan promote closer relations. President Jumali Sanyason is currently on a 5-day official visit to Japan on an occasion of the 55th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Laos and Japan.
President Jumali's official visit to Japan is scheduled from March 2nd to 6th. During his stay in Japan, the President and his delegation on Wednesday made a state visit to the Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko of Japan, the Program for Forest Information Management, the Forest Preservation Program, and the Program for the Improvement of Capabilities to Cope with Natural Disasters Caused by Climate Change. In addition, taking into consideration that the Lao
People's Revolutionary Party and Cambodian People's Party inked a cooperation agreement for 2010 and 2011 in Vientiane yesterday to enhance bilateral cooperation between the ruling parties.
The signing of the agreement was the outcome of a high-level working meeting held on the same day between delegations of the two parties. Politburo member and chairman of the party Central Committee's Inspection Committee, Asang Laoli, led the Lao delegation. The Cambodian party delegation was led by Politburo member and vice chairman of the Cambodian party Central Committee's Inspection Committee, Ne Pena.
Deputy Minister of Education Sang Duan Jantabun yesterday called for education officials and sectors concerned a pool to their ideas to help ethnic and disabled children to assess educational opportunities to achieve education for all targets by 2015.
Sang Duan was speaking at a 2-day meeting to discuss implementation of activities by the Inclusive Education Center during the 2008 to 2009 academic years. She said, the party and state of Laos consider the ethnic education framework as an important part of protecting and developing the nation. According to her, a further boarding school framework is part of government plans to provide better education for children struggling to access schools, especially children from various ethnic groups. The Ministry of Education's Inclusive Education Center's Director Yang Xia Li said the government had identified education as a top priority of the country. She said building boarding schools began in 1990 in line with the government's strategic plan to bring education to children in rural areas without access.
President Jumali Sanyason has issued a presidential decree to reduce the sentence of 618 prisoners nationwide to mark the 34th anniversary of the National Day, December 2nd, 1975 to December 2nd, 2009. According to the decree, dated January 22nd, 2010, the 618 prisoners, including 129 females, have all behaved well during their sentences and will be awarded through the decree.
Some 517 prisoners, including 404 females, will receive a reduction in their sentence. They include 20 foreigners, 1 Chinese, 1 Myanmar, 7 Thais, and 11 Vietnamese. Some 101 prisoners, including 25 females, were pardoned. Of the 101, 4 were foreigners, 3 Thais and 1 Vietnamese. The relevant sectors were tasked to put the decree into practice in an effective and timely manner. The decree is issued in line with the Constitution of the Lao People's Democratic Republic as indicated in Chapter 6, Article 67, subsection 11. The decree is also in accordance with a letter submitted by the Lao National Assembly Standing Committee to pardon or reduce sentence terms for prisoners nationwide who have behaved well. The letter was dated January 19, 2010.
We'll be back. Welcome back. The Lao government has agreed to allow the Vietnam Electricity, called EVN International Joint Stock Company, to conduct a survey for the proposed Nam Mol 1 hydropower plant in Siêng Khoang province.
The Memorandum of Understanding was signed between Deputy Minister of Planning and Investment Thongmi Phongvisai and EVN Director General Nguyen Thang Huan in Vientiane yesterday. According to the MOU, EVN plans to spend more than $100 million on the survey and construction of the Nam Mol 1 hydropower plant, which would have an installed electricity generation capacity of 62 megawatts. The survey period is for 18 months, with a 30-year concession to be granted if the project goes ahead. The plant will supply electricity to local networks and for export to Vietnam.
The Small and Medium Enterprises, or SME Fair 2010, opened on Wednesday and will run until March 7th at the Lao-Thai in Vientiane capital. The fair, titled SME Capacity Building, Win for ASEAN Market. Our news team has the atmosphere there. Deputy President of the Lao National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Sanan Chilamani, Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, Khemmani Phonsena, Ambassador of Thailand to Laos, Wiboon Kusakun, Director General of the Office of Small and Medium Enterprise of Thailand, Yuttasak Supason, and representatives of relevant sectors attended the event. Officials said the exhibition was sponsored by the Small and Medium Enterprises Office of Thailand and the Lao-Thai Business Chamber. The SME Fair 2010 aimed to improve entrepreneurship and expand SME market to international market in the future.
This is the second time we hold SME Fair after our first one in Luang Prabang receives good feedback from businesses. We believe the fair will provide opportunity for Lao and Thai SME entrepreneurs. This fair features around 300 booths of Lao and Thai entrepreneurs.
According to Deputy Minister of Industry and Commerce, Khemmani Phonsena, the SME promotion was very important because it contributed to the improvement of living condition of the Lao people and the national economic growth. Please join us next week when we will have special stories to mark the 100th anniversary of the International Women's Day, 8th of March, and the 55th anniversary of the Lao Women's Union. I am Sirit Ponsutambawong and the news team here in Vientiane capital. Thank you for tuning in. You can also view our news program on our website at www.tnl.gov.la. Please do send us comments and suggestions at the numbers displayed right now. Until we meet again, please take care and have a great weekend. Goodbye for now.